Good morning. Hi, everybody. Millionaires in training. We're going to get right down to the meat and potatoes. Why do you feel so crappy right now? And what can you do about it? Well, the reason that you feel so crappy, and I promise you you're not alone, is, hey, Robin, is because you're ascending. Now, for those of you who don't know what ascension is, let me break it down. You've probably heard about it and heard it called up-leveling, or you've heard it called leveling up, ascension. Some people refer to it just in general as growth. And what ascension is, okay, I'm gonna get really scientific, so stick with me for a second. 24 hours a day, we are emitting vibrations, energy, okay? And I'm not being woo-woo, this is science, because it can be measured on an actual scan. It's called a spectrometer. So we can measure the energy, hi Val, that is being emitted from our bodies that we're sending out 24/7. Now the fascinating thing about this energy is it's actually measured at a specific level of hertz. It has a volume frequency. We can't hear it, obviously, but that's how the scanner measures our energy. It's on a specific level of hertz, okay? We operate in general on this level of hertz, and we also attract those beings, people, things, energy, situations, amount of money that's on the same level of hertz, on our same frequency, aka your vibe attracts your tribe. There is a scientific explanation behind why that is. It's because everybody on the same level of frequency can see each other. They can feel each other. They're attracted. Like attracts like, right? So you attract people, situations, things, money that's on your same frequency. When you grow, when you heal a trauma, and it can be a trauma with a capital T or it can be a trauma with a small t, it doesn't matter. When you grow, when you expand, when you become a more sophisticated, hey Angela, a more sophisticated or a more real version of yourself, your frequency that your energy emits actually goes up. You up level, you ascend, right? Ascend just means to go up. So your vibration, your actual level of hertz that you're emitting goes up. Guess what happens when your level of energy, when your vibe goes up? Everything that you connected to on the lower frequency falls away. Why? Because the people that you used to click with because you were the same energy frequency, unless they're also working on themselves and they're trying to heal and grow, all of a sudden, your puzzle pieces don't match. Why? Because your frequency is up here, their frequency is here. It doesn't go together. Now you guys don't even get each other anymore. Your old job, hey Sean, your old job doesn't fit your frequency. Your house sometimes, your relationships, your friendships, your bank account. Hey Gina, welcome babe. All the things that you were attracted to when you were on your lower frequency, the lower vibration of hearts, right? All of that stuff doesn't align anymore. That's what alignment means. It means, oh, we're on the same level of energy output. Yes? Does that make sense? Are you guys with me so far? So when that happens, when you ascend, when you up level, and you've got all this stuff that you attracted into your life, that you created around you, it's not on your same vibration anymore. It has to fall away, because if it doesn't, then it starts to try to drag you down. It starts to try to get you to stay at that level of frequency, that level of energy. You can't go backwards. It's not possible. The only thing for those people and situations and things to do is to up level. Now there are professionals whose job it is to download upgrades to your family and friends in order that they can actually keep pace with you, to your employees, to your business, so that it can keep pace with your growth. The reason that you are feeling it in particular right now is because the planets are creating a forced ascension. That's the best way I can say it. We've got Mercury in retrograde, which is going, oh, what have you been avoiding looking at within your life that you refuse to look at, that you were turning a blind eye, that you were trying to sweep under the carpet, that you've been trying to run away from for years. Let's go ahead and bring that out. And so it's like lifting up the carpet and making you look at your shit. It's very uncomfortable. Things, relationships, and stuff just start sloughing off. It feels sometimes, if it's all the areas at once, right? It feels sometimes like your world is falling apart because it's like every single floor is crumbling all at the same time. So that's why you feel so crappy, is because the way that the planets are aligned right now is it's creating a forced ascension basically for the entire planet. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Everybody is being confronted with their shit. Now, some people are being experts at still continuing to run away and not look at it. And good for them. They're gonna have to look at it eventually, but they're staying away from it right now. So cool. Hey, Miss Denise. But for those of us that are not running away from taking a look at our shit, we're looking at it and we're going, okay, what can I do about it? Here is my best solution for you. Stop trying to fucking control it. Stop trying to hold on to the stuff that you are ready to let go. I know emotionally it feels uncomfortable. I know you don't want to let it go. Of course you don't want to let it go. We never want to be uncomfortable, right? But your pain is coming from trying to hold on to something that doesn't belong in your life anymore. It's almost like you're trying to swim upstream by trying to control everything that's going on around you, holding on to all of the pieces as tightly as you can when you're not even supposed to be going that way. You're not supposed to be going upstream. You are supposed to throw your hands in the air and go, okay, take me. Obviously, you know better than me. Because here's the thing, guys. The universe, God, however you refer to the being or energy that runs our planet, they have the whole map. Our team has the whole map. It knows they know our entire journey from the moment that we were created all the way through to the end. And the only part that we see is the very next step. That's the only part that we get to see. It's kind of like Google Maps, right? You put in your destination, and Google Maps figures out all the different steps, right? Our team is kind of like Google Maps. So we put in our destination, our team knows all the steps, and the only one we get to see is the very next direction. Life is exactly the same way. The only part that we get to see is the very next step. Sometimes the step is just freaking let go. And what letting go looks like is when something terrible happens, or when something starts to fall apart, rather than trying to spin your wheels, piecing it together, take a really long, hard look at it and decide what the best, most true course of action is. The best thing to do, hey Andrea, the best thing to do while you're going through an ascension and it does feel like everything is falling to pieces, is be in it, experience it, journal. Stop trying to make things happen. Stop trying to control the outcome. You've got no freaking clue how it's going to turn out. You just have a plan of how you want it to turn out. Those two things are very different. Okay? So stop trying to control the outcome. Just let go. If you don't know what you're supposed to do, don't do anything. Because you're much more likely to fuck shit up if you make a decision and you take action out of fear. So if you feel terrified right now, don't do anything until you know what the right thing to do is. And you will know. You will know because it'll be like a click. There's like an internal thing that happens when everything comes into alignment and you just know that this is the right decision. And until you get to that moment, hey Jennifer, how are you? Until you get to that moment, then it's not time to do anything. Maybe it's just time to be. Maybe it's time to journal. Maybe it's time to plan. Maybe it's time to heal. Maybe it's time to freaking heal. So let go. Stop trying to freaking control everything that's going on around you. find some peace within the chaos. And you can only do that with rest and reflection, right? And only take action if you're 100% certain that your decision is coming from truth. If you need support, I have some amazing, incredible online programs available to you. And there are, one of them especially is incredibly affordable. So reach out to me. I have one program, Emotional Intelligence Society. It's a 6-month program, and it'll heal everything that you have going on within you. All of the anger, frustration, all of that sense of I'm not good enough, I'll never get there. That program will heal. I also have Millionaire Mindset Mastery. If you're having specific issues with money in general, my Millionaire Mindset Mastery program is freaking fantastic. The testimonials that are coming out from my students who've been in the program already since January, which is when it launched, actually it launched in February, are unbelievable. My most recent is one of my clients who needed a surgery that was going to cost $40,000, and she was told she was going to have to go out of pocket. Then all of a sudden a miracle happened, and the surgery was covered by the best surgeon in the entire country. Nothing about that sequence of events actually should have happened, and yet somehow a miracle, and she's covered $40,000 that she's not going to have to spend on a surgery that she needs to have done. So amazing stuff. Keep going. Tomorrow I'll be back at 8:30 to talk about 3 tips that you can use to make some extra money this week. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for joining me. Love you, love you, love you. Always holding you in divine love, divine money and abundance, and visualizing the absolute best outcome for you with your situation, with your money, with your life, with your purpose. Have a great day. Bye.